Hi, welcome to Roland's YouTube channel, and today we're going to try something new for me. I'm going to try to trim my dog. This is Chloe right here, okay? And I'm going to try to groom her and save some money. It's getting pretty expensive, and a lot of times she could use a groom, but we kind of wait, again, just for the expense. And hopefully I'm not going to hurt her and she's going to look good. So this is the before and after. You can see she's pretty long hair, and this is I'm going to go close up now to the table and show you a little of the tools that I just bought at PetSmart. All right, so bear with me one moment. So I'm using a small little kids table that my grandkids use, and I put an old it's actually a sign, vinyl sign, that I'm using it to cover the table for the hair. Little small chair there, and there's Chloe. And I bought this clip, trim kit. And I went with the electric, only because the batteries I'm sure will go too fast. So I bought this small kit. It came in a little black bag, and in the black came this CD, this one set of scissors, a comb, again the actual trimmer, I'll call it the razor, and then it came with two blades, a size 10 and a size 7, and then some other attachments. And then I bought a separate like a combing brush and these trimming scissors that I saw on someone else using. So let me come back and I'm gonna do some more and start this whole process. So since the beginning, what I did is I connected up my razor, took things out of the packages, and here is Chloe. And the first thing I'm going to do is start off by brushing her hair. Try to get some of the big knots off. Chloe's usually pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to start with the number 7, and you want to be careful what areas you start. And this one is pretty down towards the skin, and you want to go with the kind of direction of the hair right now. Okay. You just want to be careful any areas that there's any like loose skin. So normally you don't do the head area. I'm going to do it with a number 10. Okay. Just go again with the hair. And when you do this, don't expect that it's going to be perfect the first time, because you will take your time later and clean her up after you pretty much clean her up. But anyway, you go here again, areas that you don't have to worry too much, like down here, leg. Okay. So again, you just want to feel a little bit where it's loose. And something that you don't want to do is you don't want to right now do the tail. We'll do the tail later with a different blade. And one thing good, this is where you want to be careful, if they have some loose skin. We'll come back there with the 10 later, so we don't want to be too close. There's a little bit of skin loose right there. We'll come back later with the 10 on that one. Same thing over here. There's a little area. We'll come back with the 10, but we'll do what we can with the 7. All right. Little knot there. Turn this off. You see some of the big knot? Yeah, just comb it out. That'll help when you're doing this. All right. But as you start taking off more hair, it'll get a little bit easier. There's that loose skin. Just want to be careful. paws. You're not going to go all the way to the bottom, but you're going to go kind of towards here. You know, you just kind of want to feel it out, because we are going to come back later with some shears. Okay. Same thing on the other side. And one thing about Chloe is she's a good dog, and usually she behaves. You know? Sometimes your dogs might be a little bit sensitive. But again, brush. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more trimming on the bottom again over here, whatever, with the 7, and then I'll come back when I'm doing a little bit more detail with the 10 for areas of concern. So bear with me a moment and I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. As you can see, this is a rough trim, if you want to call it, and I went from a blade, where's that blade? Over here, yes. I went from a 7 to now a 10, which is a little bit higher, and this is where I'm going to go to any sensitive areas and work on those. And one of the first things also too is for the top of the head, you start trimming a little bit this way. It's a little bit higher, okay? It's a little bit harder because of the way she is, but we're going to do the head with a 10 and some other sensitive areas. Okay? So all I'm trying to show you is go with the 10, all those areas that you thought were a little bit hard to get with the 7, where there might have been some loose skin, that's where I come in with a 10 and try to just go in there and trim a little bit better. Okay? It's a little process, but again, you want to be careful because you don't want to hurt your dog. All right? And later, what we'll do is, once we do that, we're also going to use some shears. But right now, what I'm trying to do is any of the areas that were a little harder to get to, that I thought had some loose skin, all right, I'm going to go with the 10, and then I can come back later with the 7. But at least the 10 doesn't cut in too deep, as you can see. It gives room. I'll cut a little bit. It doesn't cut as sharp as the 7, but it does do the trick too. Okay, so I'm going to come back after I'll do a little bit more trimming, and then we'll do some details. So I'll come back as I do some more details. Okay, I'm back. Here's Chloe that I ended up doing all the trimming with the shears and the thing of it. Well, in this video, what I want to say is take your dogs to a groomer, okay? This was a lot of work, more work than I thought, made a huge mess. The hardest thing is, even while Chloe is good as far as not moving around, man, she's very fussy. It's hard to get around the eyes. I ended up using the number 7 most of the places because the 10 didn't work too well. So anyway, she's a lot better, as you can see, but it's not a pro job. And as the how-to guy, I can tell you right now, it beat me. Okay, so just want to let you know. So if you like my videos, this is the one about the don't do, how not to do it, or let somebody else do it. That's this video. So if you like this video and all my other ones, again, please subscribe and hit the little bell so you can get more notifications. But at least she's not too bad. She's not bleeding, right, Chloe? Right? But not a pro job. God bless. Take care.